Capricorn. How are you? Lovely to be here with you again. I've been shuffling. The cards are out. I think I have enough daylight here to get your reading done. So I'm going to go straight for it. Tomorrow we're having thunderstorms. So, gang, it's nice to be here with you. As you probably know, Capricorn, the nodal axis has shifted and you are free from that burden. You still have Pluto in your first house. That's going to be going on for a while, as you know, several more years. But, we're at the fulcrum point, the midpoint of 2020. When we cross over the new year, I think you're only going to have 2 or 3 more years with Capricorn. And, like any transition, things are going to ease up. And I do see it in the cards. So before we jump in, I want to remind everybody that the COVID-19 special priced readings are still available. So if you desire a reading, this is the moment to get it because it's wicked cheap. It's $35. I've bumped it up from $25. It's going to continue to go up. So if you want a reading, this would be your moment to take advantage of that. Probably in July it's going to go up again a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna start putting it back where it was. So the link for that is below. There are other links below to astrology readers that are speaking about the sacred nature of this full moon that's coming forward in these days. All right, my guys are saying stop. They want this card. So go look. Avail yourself of the astrologers, my guides are saying. Something really beautiful is happening for you, Capricorn. You've been released. You're not in the clutches of the South Node anymore. And it has helped you in a way that's vast to shed the past and be on your own journey. Get rid of your old beliefs. You've been doing service to the entire earth. Oh, my guys are saying the entirety of humanity through those days, that 18 months, that you were pulled into that place while you were already pulled into a really intense journey. So we're going to take a look at the cards. We're focusing, I believe this month, my guys are sort of focusing on the effect of the full moon in Sagittarius, which happens to be in the South Node now, while we have Gemini in the North Node. And you in Cancer are going through massive transformation because you've been released from that part of your journey. So if you want to have a little shred, my guides are saying a little clue about the type of healing and shift and changes coming forward, go look at the Cancer reading just for fun. It's going to knock your socks off. It's, my guides have been calling it Voodoo Nation, like just deep, 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 deep. Going into the void, things like that. So, Cappies, I see the same thing for you. Let's start with the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Look, you see what I'm talking about? You see you are being exhaled by the mystical shamanic forces of the universe, and we see this notion of eagle vision, cosmic vision, massive strength, sailing forward effortlessly the way an eagle can glide for miles. So I live in an area that a river runs through, and you can go down to certain spots in the river and you can watch the eagles, and that's exactly what they do. They ride the thermal drafts just like the hawks do. And you can go up to the ridge line here where I live, same thing, and watch all the big birds glide through the ridge line at the times of migration. So my guys are talking about that. There's a moment of migration happening. The universe is giving you back to yourself. Your term of service, in terms of being in the node, the South Node, the heaviness you've had to deal with. Beautiful releasing now. Look at that. Ooh, released back into your life. It's giving me a shiver. And so the next card comes from the Animal Medicine deck. You're going to have this experience of feeling renewed to the point where, like a fawn in the springtime, you step out into a meadow and everything is awe-inspiring. And you have totally new vision. You're having a brand new life experience of yourself and of your life. And like that beautiful fawn that steps out into the meadow, everything is astounding. There's so much beauty that it's hard to comprehend what is coming to you and into your vision. We're talking about your sacred vision now because you've been released. So I love that for you beautiful Cappies. And speaking of being released, check it out. Here's the theme of the reading. No doubt that is about releasing. That's the 8 of Swords. So anything that has been keeping you bound, or anything that you have been concerned about, your anxiety, and we're all going through some heightened anxiety, definitely. You're going to be released from that place. You're going to come out of this long slumber. And there's the hawk, the sacred bird, the hawk shaman. Passionate releasing into the light. You are no longer bound by the work you were meant to be doing in the South Node. Absolutely gorgeous. So at the moment, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus are all in retrograde. Going back over the things that need to be reviewed one more time before the final releasing. And as we go forward through this full moon eclipse, it's gonna be a hot one. There's a Santana song playing in my head. It's a hot one. I don't think that's the name of the song, but it's gonna be like that. Sagittarius helping us release things that are no longer true. And Gemini carrying us forward into the realm of the atmosphere. And for you, revelation about love and the employment of love energy in your life. Do you see the barrel of water next to you? You are the sea goat, Capricorn, don't forget. So this is about a woman, very activated. She was a sacred seer, and she was able to name the lineage of the kings. And we know that when you show up, in fact, there's not one here today. Oh, yes, there is. Ooh, wait till you see it. She, every time we see your reading, it is about kings, almost every month. And it's about you coming back into your power and the way you struggle. And you have struggled, and the weight that the universe has put on you in order for you to be able to transform fully. That's what it's about. That's why you took up the mission when you incarnated here. So because you're being released now, exhale. I mean, it's so beautiful to me. Exhaled by the sacred shamanic energy of the universe, you've reached mastery. That's the 6 of Wands. That is about victory and having come through a rite of passage. You ride victorious into the town square on your white horse with the flowers, and it's a beautiful moment that you're coming into in this Sagittarius fire energy. So look and see where the fire is in your chart, okay? You've reached this point of mastery. You're open from the will center up, and what you're doing is creating your future in concert with the void, the universe. You've got all the tools you need. They're hanging on the wall because you have reached this sacred foundation, and you've come into some balance despite everything that's been going on and everything that you have been experiencing. It's beautiful. So this is the balancer in this deck. She is known as the goddess Elena or Elena, and her job was to help seafaring vessels safely come into the port. So we're talking about your ancient identity as the sea goat. If you don't know about that, look it up on YouTube, okay? When you're done here, go check it out. So really beautiful rebalancing going on. The balancer of energy. You see the fruit of your labor? So there you are, standing, suspended, if you will, in the universe, in the cosmos, in this way of, my guides are showing me like the Buddha. Oh, you know what they're talking about? If you can see it, let's see which one. See the Shiva behind me? That's what they're talking about. So if you don't know what Shiva does, it stands on death and dances inside a ring of fire. And there's just look it up. It's an amazing moment. So you come forward in this new foundation, balanced and dancing in the harmony of the universe. And there's the king. I said there were none. There's actually 2. Of course, because you're here. The sacred pathfinder, using your sacred vision that you've gained, able to shapeshift, during this moment of the Sagittarius full moon, something momentous is happening. It's coming out in every single reading. If you have time, you're sitting around and bored, go look at the readings for your rising sign, your Venus sign, Jupiter, all those things. Go check it out and see what's happening so you can understand the totality of your being. So that spear clears away obstacles. The king of art, the art of doing a love-inspired life, sacred vision, sacred love, in a very fiery, passionate way, because of the impact of this full moon eclipse is massive. We see it all over everybody's reading. You're stepping forward into your, my guides are saying, bliss. It's a moment where you are able to step deeper into your bliss with your sacred vision. It's amazing to me. And this is the kind of vision you have. That's the star card. Literally bonded with the sacred mind of the cosmos, the universe, to bring forward your destiny. This is the card that determines how your human life is tied to your soul contract, if you will. The dreamer of growth, the sacred visionary, the pathfinder. So you are, many of you, I think you really actually are dreaming about growth, dreaming about, envisioning your future. So if you don't know what future's invention is, okay, I'm giving a lot of homework. Go check that out. It's simple, yet it's complex. Manifesting your destiny. It's a moment when you've been released. You're able to manifest your destiny. And it is that desire inside of you that ties you to your soul contract and brings the energy forward. And look, the sun card. Look at all the fire all over this reading. Capricorn, I think your passion is being restored on some level. That's the most beneficial card in the entire deck. And it's on the soul level. First, energy emerging in this new place because you've been released, and we're having this eclipse. So that tether, that thing you've been tethered to, it's really over now. And you're going to feel a lightness of being. You're going to feel some brilliance. You're going to get, I think, some sacred messaging, and you're going to literally be able to envision your future. Go straight for it. This is your moment. You see destiny churning? That's the protector of sacred lore. Massive amount of abundance. So it's interesting that we have this woman here representing you. You are your own lineage. You know that, right? Because of all the kings that have come forward, including that guy, King of Cups. So I just want to show you how it's stacking up on the table. Look at that. She's naming the lineage of destiny. That's the sacred grandmother who weaves together the strings of destiny for her lineage. Ooh, you're coming back into your balance deep with your sacred tribe, with your sacred self, with your sacred others. You're going to be more available now in your life, I think, for yourself and for the people around you. You certainly have been, if you are healthy and well balanced, you're weathering all these challenges that have been coming up pretty well. But now there's another point of releasing, and it's going to release you into your strength and into your sacred destiny in the full light of the sun. Again, look. So that's a sacred sword of victory. This is the strength card, the empowerment of your will. So we see, let me look at this for a second. Yeah, this is the fourth major arcana card in the reading. A lot of power in this reading. You've been following the energy. Continue to do that. That's what the rabbit signifies. Follow the energy. Trust your own mind, your sacred vision. Destiny is at hand. All of this prophecy coming forward is coming to this moment of releasing where your destiny comes into your sacred vision. You find the pathway to your destiny. That's what this is talking about. Fantastic. And then just to top it off, Capricorn, that's a prophecy. My head is kind of spinning, as it always is when I talk to you folks. So the augury of skill, Ace of Wands, all your passion coalesced into a moment when the hand of the universe comes screaming right out of the clouds and hands you the sacred wand. Passion, power, the desire and ability to build something new. And there you are, transformed, and you're sending out your energy because the way has been released. The obstacles have been overcome. So this type of renewal, this type of prophecy, it's beautiful that we see all of this male energy going forward and being released, and the prophecy that comes out of the sacred feminine, the mother goddess. So, my guys are saying, like that. They're just, see, look, last card. You're not going to be surprised, Capricorn. I love this for you. Thank you, Spirit. Look. Ooh, there's you sitting in the light of the full moon, gathering up your healing. You are literally being restored to yourself, Capricorn, in all these beautiful, mystical ways. So, King of Battle, King of Swords, total clarity. No messing around. Capricorn, at a mental level. You are going to regrow that which has been cut off from you, some part of yourself. The beautiful King of Battle standing on the table next to the King of Cups. And we know the releasing that's happening in all the mystical ways it's happening. So there may be some kind of internal anxiety or external difficulties that have kept you bound up while you have been your energy, Capricorn, in the South Node. And you might feel a beautiful lightness of being and a point of clarity about the way forward, and then restoration. So the king had to step off the throne because he lost his hand in a battle. Eventually, through some mystical means, it literally regrew, and he was able to ascend back to his rightful place. I love seeing this for you, Capricorn. After everything you've been through, dear Lord in heaven, this is so gorgeous. So much beauty in this moment. So make a little ceremony for yourself, my guides have been saying, on the full moon. Light a candle, gather some sacred objects, pray, chant, meditate, or go out and walk in the moon. However you do it, write a poem, doesn't matter. Do what's right for you. So let's take something from the bag of runes and give you, my guides are saying, one more gift in thanks for everything you are continuing to do and everything you've done. The immensity of the burden and the challenges that have been given to you and the way you have overcome them and moved on. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Hang on. That's the room for wholeness. Holy Toledo. So my guides really want you to know about this. Let's take a look at the book, okay? And we'll just get some nuggets, word nuggets, my guides are saying, about this experience of experiencing wholeness in a very sacred way, because you are being, hang on, look, oh my God, Capricorn, whoo, exhaled by the sacred breath of the mystical shaman back into your rightful place. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. My guys are saying, oh, I'm a little tired. I've been doing readings all day. All right, let's see. There we go. So this is the rune Sawelu. It is about wholeness, life force, and the sun's energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see. So Welo stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is a spiritual warrior's quest, always. And yet what you are striving to become, in actuality, is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence. My guides are saying your true essence, and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way. This is a rune of great power, making life force energy available to you. So Welu marks a time for regeneration, right down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reversed position, there is reason for some caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation. They're talking about the lockdown. And, perhaps some factors in your own life. If events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now, know that such a retreat is a retreat into strength, a voyage inward. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, you're getting a lot of support. Let's see. There we go. Voyage inward for the purpose of centering, balancing, which we saw come out in the cards. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. And Suelo counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret or shut away perhaps. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, admitting to yourself that something within you has long been denied. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. Address the sun and recite the prayer, "You who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart, so that it too can do your work." And while reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays. Hang on, they want me to show you this. This incredible journey that you're having. So visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, and then streaming out from your heart's center and back into the world. Thank you, Spirit. My guides are saying, it's like that. That's what they're talking about. Just so in the hope that you can have total clarity about the message. This is a powerful life-enhancing prayer. And there is a caution not to give yourself airs, even in a time of bountiful energy. You are required to face and vanquish your any refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is the mark of true humility. My guides are saying words about servant leadership and things like that. I certainly know I don't need to speak with you about that, Capricorn. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly, and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on the Christ's words, "I can of my own self do nothing, for by our own power we achieve nothing." Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. Wow, Cappy. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm getting all choked up. Capricorn, once again, you just have my love and respect. All y'all out there, thank you, Capricorn, for being here, for incarnating into this crazy reality to do this sacred work. I'll look forward to seeing you again. Please leave me some messages below the video. Let me know what's going on in your life. How do you experience the shift in energy? Enjoy this full moon. It's going to carry all of us forward for 6 more months. Cappy, I'll look forward to seeing you in July. Thanks for being here.